So guys, before this video start, in description second link is the best tool you can ever have, which have 2500 tweaks, also a lot of manual tweaks and updates soon. So guys, really check it and let's go to the video. So download this pack in description, and we can see here is a lot of registry files. Also we can start with the first, which is CPU. Here we need to install Power Control, which is good tool which set our CPU to run as maximum performance. Here you can see your statistics and usage of your CPU cores, and to improve the performance we just need to click off and off and click apply. This will set your cores. You can see how much cores you run, because if you set everything to on, it can change. For example, you will use only 4 cores and it's not good for your performance, so we need to set it to off. After click OK, and that's all. Now go to input delay pack, and here we will start with the mouse overclock. This overclock our mouse, so we will get the lowest input delay, and here we need to select this. This is the default value, but we need to set it to 8000, so run it as administrator. After starting PC, if the mouse will be worse, set it to 1000. Now go to NVIDIA. This is only for NVIDIA GPUs, so open NVIDIA Profile Inspector, and this file only drag here, and you will see profile up imported. It will optimize your GPU settings like control panel and also hidden settings. Click apply and close this. Now we have some tweaks, which everything is for lowering input delay of mouse, and this is for revert. So yeah, if the mouse is not good, so only set this to 1000 and run revert to default. Power plan, if you don't see this icon here, double click on this rec file and click yes and OK, and now you can double click and it will automatically apply this power plan. Okay, Snapchat, sorry. Now this is power saving feature, this lowering your performance. So yeah, if you run this, it will don't be enabled, so your performance will be increased. DNS, this is for network. This is also for improving performance. This fix our input delay in Fortnite. This improving FPS. This is mix of tweaking network, CPU and GPU. Another tweak to lower ping. This is for low latency. This help our mouse to get a lowering input delay. Maintain low latency. This is also low latency tweak, which also boosts FPS a bit. Net priority, and yeah, this if you play game on Steam, this will help you boost your FPS. And this is for network. And that's all from this pack. Right click on your desktop and go to display settings. Go to advanced display settings. Here display adapter properties, monitor, and make sure you have selected the highest number. Apply and OK. Now go to graphic settings and make sure this is checked. Click home button, go to privacy, here disable everything. Also here, location, camera, if you want to use webcam, select it to on. Microphone, here just you don't need microphone, so set it to on. Voice activation, you can disable it. Notifications disabled. Account information disabled, contacts disabled, calendar and everything, just disable everything. And this is most important, go to background apps and make sure this is disabled. Also diagnostics, go to home button, go to gaming, make sure Xbox game bar is disabled, game mode is also disabled. Go to home, go to system, notifications, make sure everything is unchecked. Focus assist, set it here to off and uncheck everything, also this. Go to storage and make sure storage sense is not enabled. And that's all. So really check the second link in description. I hope you guys like my like my videos, and bye.